Hi guys, welcome to Counterpoints. My name is Connor, and today we're going to be breaking down the Expanse. You should check out previous episodes, but for a quick recap, humanity is a multiplanetary species with three major factions. Culturally and technologically stagnant but powerful Earth, technologically and militarily advanced but few in number Mars, and the anarchic frontiersmen of the Belt. These factions are currently fighting over an alien bioweapon, the protomolecule. This conflict has escalated into outright war between Earth and Mars, with cabals on both sides pushing escalation so they can profit politically, financially, and ideologically. Jules-Pierre Mao, the founder of Protogen, has been experimenting with protomolecule in order to make transhuman soldiers who are fast, strong, vicious, and capable of enduring the vacuum of space without a suit. However, these transhuman warriors have proved unwieldy, and cabals from Earth and Mars have been fighting over this technology, putting Jules-Pierre Mao into a political pressure cooker. He also has struck up a relationship with one of the program's subjects, Mei Meng, who reminded him of his own daughter, Julie. Jules-Pierre Mao considered shutting down the program and turning himself over to authorities on Earth, but Dr. Strickland continued experimentation behind his back. Let's take it from there.
Open it. Now.
Sir, we were so close. I couldn't in good conscience abandon the test when we were so far along. Human trials are essential.
Bandwidth and distance irrelevant. The limitations require input redundancy.
Take her.
Dr. Strickland? I'm sorry. I feel so weird. My hands. I didn't mean to. Inherent to repurposing. Disassembly reveals useful pathways.
It's all connected. The boy is talking to the rest of the protomolecule infestations. You are right to continue. He's the key to everything.
The control module will deliver a minimal level of stimulation, just enough for awareness.
Katoa, you were telling us about the work.
The work.
What is the work? What are you building?
Soon. Work. Finish. Soon. Soon. Soon.
We're losing him again.
Work. Finish. Soon. 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 Soon.
Sir, come with me, please. Sedation protocol.
Did you hear what he said? The protomolecule has an objective. The work. Whatever it's building on Venus is almost done. We need to know more. You have to keep him talking.
I was able to slow the transformation, but I can't stop it. His internal organs are changing, the vocal cords, the structure of his brain. I'm sorry, sir, he won't be talking to us again.
Then we need another conduit.
This subject hybridized with the protomolecule better than anyone I've ever seen. Of the remaining subjects, the one with the most similar genetic profile would be Mei Meng.
Make it happen.
Your family accounts are now unfrozen. You will transfer launch control of the hybrid pods to my ship immediately. The tech team will be down shortly to collect all the materials related to the project.
Understood. Transferring launch control now.
The protomolecule hybrid program, also known as Project Caliban, was reliant on adolescent human subjects. Their physiology was capable of coping with the rapid growth and change necessary to form a hybrid. Additionally, subjects were selected for immune disorders that were more accepting of the genetic rewriting of the protomolecule infection. Subjects were selected by Protogen from across the solar system and offered free healthcare, from which they were analyzed for compatibility and inducted into the program if meeting sufficient thresholds. Parents plagued with burdensome medical costs of handling an immunocompromised child were thankful that someone had taken an interest in their child and were offering treatment and hopefully eventually a cure. Katoa was one such child selected from Ganymede and was selected alongside Mei Ming. Protogen rewrote the protomolecule to enhance strength, resilience, and speed, while the protomolecule's inherent ability to absorb radiation to feed itself already provided the subjects with unending energy. However, the problems inherent to previous subjects also affect Katoa. When linked with the hive consciousness, Katoa states, bandwidth and distance are irrelevant. Limitations require input redundancy, indicating that despite his distance from the protomolecule nexus on Venus, he is still in communication with it. Katoa continues, inherent to repurposing, disassembly reveals useful pathways, while showing the nurse he has vivisected. Despite the rewriting of Protogen scientists, hybrid subjects are still linked to the protomolecule and therefore its overriding priorities. Those are to infect biological matter, co-opt material for the work, and protect itself from threats. The attempts to hijack human hosts and make them transhuman warriors appear to be secondary at best. Nonetheless, Jules-Pierre Mao is astonished by the results. He was moments away from shutting down the program and surrendering, but now seeing a connection with a complex alien sentience, he believes this work to be so necessary to save the human species, he's willing to sacrifice anything, including Mei Ming, Prax's daughter. The Agatha King is burning towards Io in order to take control of the protomolecule project for Earth. The ship was previously under the command of Admiral Souther, a cautious and measured man who had sought to prevent the war between Earth and Mars. He resigned from the highest position in the Navy, Fleet Admiral, in protest over the escalations of Undersecretary Ehrenreich and his naval advisor, Admiral Nguyen. While reticent about the conflict, he is a competent commander of the Jupiter fleet, knocking out as many Martian ships as he has lost. This is particularly commendable considering Mars' superior technological advantage. Admiral Nguyen took over as Fleet Admiral, putting Earth on a warpath. Admiral Nguyen served during the Vesta blockade and was aboard the UNN Yasijoro, a destroyer amongst 5 ships that confronted a Martian cruiser. He personally witnessed 29 UNN sailors being sucked into the void as his ship was crippled, fueling a bitter hatred for Mars. Admiral Nguyen has assumed command of the Agatha King and ordered the ship to Io to take on the protomolecule hybrid for Earth's arsenal. This mission remains a closely guarded secret of the Earth Cabal, disturbing much of the fleet, including Admiral Souther. The Agatha King picked up Kachar Ghazi from a lifeboat and held him for interrogation. Under great risk and pressure, Ghazi was able to relay the communication between Undersecretary Ehrenreich and Jules-Pierre Mao to Admiral Souther, proving that there was an Earth Cabal operating in a conspiracy to instigate the First Solar War. This forces a confrontation between Admiral Souther and Admiral Nguyen.
Their weapons are better than ours. They have a firing solution. Why the hell aren't they firing?
They're testing us.
They don't want to shoot. If they did, they would have done it already. They're testing us to see who we really are, if we're honorable or not.
There's no honor in defeat. Weapons, prepare all tubes. We're gonna give them everything we've got.
Belay that order.
Hey, freeze! Don't fucking move!
In accordance with the military code of justice, I am relieving you of command
This is mutiny!
for conspiring to wage an illegal war. I have proof. Take him into custody.
Are you insane?
Comms. Give me wideband, unencrypted. All ships in the AO.
Sir?
All ships, Earth and Mars.
Channel open, sir.
This is Admiral Souther of the UNN Agatha King. We are standing down. I repeat, we are standing down. I have relieved Fleet Admiral Nguyen of duties under charges of conspiracy. We're fighting an illegal war. I'll be transmitting proof to both fleets. I'm ordering all UNN ships to take any actions necessary if the Agatha is
You're under arrest for attempted mutiny. Break it off. Traitors. Comms, give me the fleet. Our fleet.
Yes, sir. Channel open.
This is Admiral Wynn. We have put down an attempted mutiny by Admiral Souther. All ships are ordered to return to the AO immediately and prepare to engage. Who hasn't acknowledged?
The Heiserer and the Jimenez.
Fucking PT boats. Comes, give me a tight beam to the Jimenez.
Tight beam open.
Jimenez, this is Admiral Wynn. I am ordering you to return to the fleet or be considered a deserter.
They're not changing course, sir. There's 5 ships still moving off.
Weapons, give me a missile lock on the Jimenez. If there's anyone else here who is unwilling to follow my lawful order, declare yourself now. Take them out to the brig.
Yes, sir.
Jimenez, this is your final warning. Return to the fleet or you will be fired upon. Jimenez, acknowledge.
The Jimenez has been destroyed, sir.
Give me an auto dock. See you off the CIC. We're in lockdown.
Yes, sir.
This is Captain Sandrine Carino of the MCRN Hammurabi to all UNN ships in this AO. Any vessel that declares its peaceful intentions will not be fired upon by Mars and will be considered to be flying under our flag of truce. If any vessel requires assistance, we are ready and able to help.
Admiral, how do you wish to respond? Sir? Sir?
The Martian Congressional Republic Navy Hammurabi is a Scirocco-class carrier with weapons that outrange the UNN Agatha King. Considering the Agatha King is focused on its deceleration to Io and obtaining the protomolecule, it would be easy for the Martian warship to open fire. The Hammurabi hesitates because of the actions of James Holden. After recovering Gunnery Sergeant Bobby Draper and Deputy Undersecretary Christian Abasarala, the Rocinante crew picked through the wreckage of a recent battle for ammunition. They not only recovered ammunition, but a few Martian sailors who would have died without their intervention. Despite some tense negotiations, the Rocinante was able to convince the Martian sailors to rejoin their fleet and tell their commanders about the Earth Cabal. While it was doubtful Mars would listen, the hope was that the Rocinante could slip in between the fleets, capture or kill the scientists on Io, and expose the Cabal, hopefully ending an unjust war. Captain Sandrine Carino slowed her burn to Io, giving the remainder of the Martian fleet more time to catch up to her position, but also giving time to the Rocinante crew before the void above became a multiplanetary naval battle. Admiral Nguyen is confused and infuriated by the Martians' leniency, always wanting to view them as bloodthirsty insects. Admiral Souther welcomes the de-escalation and chooses this time to usurp Admiral Nguyen's authority. The rebellion is short-lived, though. Those loyal to Admiral Nguyen gain the upper hand and cut down or detain those loyal to Admiral Souther. The UNN Jimenez is a patrol torpedo boat comparable to the Rocinante in size. Its captain was trained by Admiral Souther and therefore loyal to the revolt. Unlike the Rocinante, its point defense cannons are not as advanced, and so a single torpedo from the Agatha King is able to destroy it. Captain Sandrine Carino of the MCRN Hammurabi announces that the Martian fleet will not open fire on any UNN ships who do not fire on them. This divides the Earth fleet between those loyal to Admiral Nguyen and those loyal to the now deceased Admiral Souther, and they begin firing on each other. Feeling his position falling apart, Admiral Nguyen executes his truly desired mission, the destruction of Mars. He launches the protomolecule hybrids via rocket-assisted drop pods at the Red Planet. His hatred is so extreme, he would rather watch Mars turn into an uninhabitable, alien-infected nightmare than to surrender. If you want to support the channel, please remember to like the video, share it with your friends, ring the bell for new videos, and comment for the comment gods. Your viewership helps me in the algorithm and is appreciated. Also, be sure to check out Counterpoints 40K and Star Wars linked in the description and the homepage. If you want to take your support a bit further, please become a YouTube member or join us at patreon.com/counterpoints. Check out the other videos on the channel, support our sponsors, and I'll catch you in the next one.